Morning, everybody. Welcome to the Greenhouse Cafe. This is where we go and we do the whole Greenhouse Lounge thing in the morning. I won't be on but a brief second unless you have questions, but I wanted to bring something to your attention. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Guava. I took a break off my coffee, but I'm gonna take a little sip today and then I'm back off. Good morning, Jay Weezy. Good morning, Tina Marie. Tina Marie. Good morning. Good morning, Carly. Nikki's Universe. How you doing this morning? Hey, Happy Mac. How you doing this morning? Good morning. I know everybody got a lot of stuff to do this morning before you head out. I wanted to bring something to your attention and see if you wanted to participate with me. Good morning, T. Paul, Delora. Oh, good morning. So many people. I can't even see in these classes. What am I doing? Good morning, Morris. I'm going to have to get my iPad up here. I think I moved it because, goodness, I can't see a thing. It might be the light from the back here. Good morning, my Lee GG25, Virtuous. Really. I'm going to say good morning to everybody. I'm going to wait one more minute before I say what I have to say, so at least a handful of people can get the information. Good morning, good morning. How you doing, Slow Living from the Netherlands? How you doing this morning? Hey, two Max in a pack. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh my God, I'm sorry, two Max. I'm sorry, two Max. That was accident. And usually people think I blocked them, but trust me, I'm trying to do something else and it happens by accident. There you go, two Max. Two Max, say something else so I can see you. There you go. There you go. I can see you. All right. Let me see. Love from the storm. Oh, thank you so much. You know I got to have it. Because pretty much this is what everything is going to go to in a minute. That's why I pulled it out. That's good. Almost there, y'all. I see you, VW Wagon. Hey, Barbara. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Mississippi Girl Life. Good morning to you. You know what? You really keep me company, Mississippi Girl Life. Trust me, I am one of those people that have long videos, and sometimes the long videos, they have a lot of information in them. You have those kind of videos, and I promise you, your information is important. And a lot of people stick around and listen to it because that's good information that you're putting out, Mississippi Girl Life. I'm going to tell you something else. You keep me company while I'm at work. While I'm at work, I can't comment because I'm driving, but I'm listening to you. And those hour-long, 2-hour-long videos sometimes really get me through my day. I just want to let you know that, okay? I really appreciate your information and your skills over there. So thank you, Mississippi Girl Life. When you don't think nobody else is listening, somebody is listening. Sometimes you might not have a big crowd, but you need to understand, if you got just a handful of people listening, those are the people that you want listening. You dig what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not about the huge crowd. Sometimes it's just about that focus group. That's why they have those in major corporations and major businesses. They don't tell everybody from the whole plant to come and look at these new ideas. They make focus groups. Those are the people that are really interested in what's going on. So when you have that small gathering for your 2-hour meetings, those are the people that will stand by you, and they truly believe in you. stick with those people, and you keep doing what you're doing, because I'm so proud of you. You keep doing what you're doing, and I'm telling you, you'll go far that way. Stick with what you believe in. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Guava. I love listening to you. You know, you're going to have a lot of people that come and they're going to go, and then you're going to have a lot of people that stick with you and stand by you because they know you're telling the truth. Say, Mississippi Girl Life said, you just motivated me even more, led by saying what you just said. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. I promise you. I promise you. You put out great information, and some people get it, some people don't. You just got to kind of ride with it that way. What would be a good solar generator in a hurricane? In a hurricane? For a hurricane, any kind that you can get your hands on. Now, with that being said, I'm going to move on. Right. Y'all kept me company for long hauls, over the road truck driver. Thank you. Yeah, some of my long videos, some people like it, some people don't. I get it. And 2Max is right. You've been down with me for years. I know you have. You've been in the beginning. You day one. You day one. This is something as you sit in front of a lake about 10. This title is something as you sit in front of a lake and about 10 power stations. You're doing it right. Oh, and you know what? Because somebody you could have taken that any way. You could have took it derogatory, or I'm gonna tell you the reason I'm sitting in front of a lake and got power stations and water and food is because everybody is interested in driving Mercedes Benzes and living in gated communities and everything like that. And that was the last thing on my mind. My mind was set on survival. I bypassed a lot of houses, and I made a lot of decisions in my life that, listen, I left over 5 acres of land. I left it. That's where we lived before. And I made a better decision. Now I can manage 2 acres of land, can barely do that. And I can protect 2 acres of land. I can feed, I can garden, I can farm on that 2 acres. See, so it looks like, in a way, like, is he bragging? No, these are decisions that you have to make when you're making major financial decisions, like purchasing a home or even purchasing a solar power generator. This is a major decision. And I bypassed a lot of beautiful homes. Beautiful. Trust and believe me, and Lady Led went through our part where we were like, oh man, we wouldn't have no yard, but God, that house is just incredible. It has a guest house. It has a swimming pool. We bypassed a lot of beautiful homes because it wasn't what we needed for survival. So this house had a lake. That was number 1. It had land. Number 2. A lot of gardening and farming land. Number 3. A lot of space close to a hospital, but far away from my neighbors. It had everything we were looking for. Space. How am I going to protect it? Everything I was looking for. That's why I bought it. So it looks like it's braggish, but it's not. It was very, very well planned, and it took a long time. So everybody think that they're going to pull this off overnight. You got to, that's why I'm doing this now, because I want you to start thinking about your self-sustainable future right now. That's why I'm driving this so hard. This stuff, that this level may not be something you're going to accomplish in a week or two. I need you guys to understand, it took me years to accomplish any of this. It took sacrifice. So don't think that just me just going in my pockets because I got crazy cash. You don't see the things that I'm selling in my garage that I'm like, I'll never use that to purchase this. Yes, Bourgeois V sent me this, but I promise you, I paid for everything else. And that's because I'm sacrificing one thing. I'm sacrificing things I don't even use. You understand? Having yard sales, things that you guys don't see. Because I'm like, listen, I don't need these clothes no more. I don't need these tools right here no more. I'll never ride this bicycle again. I'll never drive this car again. I have vehicles that was in storage. What for? I'll never drive them again. I'm not going to tinker on them no more. Sell that off. Get you $1,500, even though it's probably worth $10,000. Get it sold right now and get what you need. Those classic cars and all that crap that I have is hobbies. They're what I want. They're not what I need. Right now, you need to be thinking and focused on what you need. So you don't see behind the scenes what I'm doing. Trust me, you want to know why last night Lady Led was up there remodeling? Because we sold off a lot of stuff that we do not need, and now it's time to reformat because we're just tightening up the belt. It's time to tighten up, cut the fat, cut the crap, and tighten up all your skills, all your food, all your preps, all your security. Get your stuff together. That's what she was doing last night. So once I got off this camera, that's what I went to finish helping her do. Okay? So I'm here to let you guys know. We've been in 10 minutes. I want you guys, say I just dropped 600 for a backpack carrier to take my McCall with me. Okay. Okay. Yo, what? A what? Thank you so much, Bill. I appreciate that. So he's smart because people don't believe in a collapse. You know what? You don't even have to believe it. All you got to do is look around you. Good morning, honey. I didn't know you was going to be up this early. That bed got me sleeping too long now. So this is what I need you guys to do. Are you King Yo, to answer your question, G43X. Kinyo, if that's your name, if I'm pronouncing it right. Kinyo Suki, G43X. Dunkin' Donut, cinnamon, coffee. I wanted some, and I said if I'm gonna do it, because I ain't drinking no more for the rest of the week. So, this is what I wanted you guys to think about real quick. Thanks for the $90 coupon. It helps, don't it? Thank you, Shannon. I got tons of them. I got tons of them. Guava. This is one of my favorites, actually. Actually, Kinyo. Kinyo. You know the song, You Got a Friend in Me? Okay. Or Michael Jackson's You Are Not Alone. You know why I always sing those songs on these videos? Because I always, I'm never alone, if you understand G43X. Okay? How you doing? Are you awake? So, I'm going to get right into it now. Here's the deal, you guys. I don't know if you're working today or not. Today, we will be playing lights out, grid down, water off. Today, starting as soon as this video goes off. Right now. No warning, no nothing. Today, it's Sunday, so most people don't have to work on a Sunday. Here's the deal. You cannot plug anything else up into your house. Today, we will be pretending that the grid is down. You can't plug anything up to your wall. Nothing else. Do me a favor. If nobody in your house medically needs it, shut off your air conditioning. I don't have to do that because ours is broken. So what you will be thinking about now, how are you going to power a little fan like this? This is a USB fan. I got it powered in the Outage RV716. So how are you going to stay cool? Because today it's supposed to be 97 degrees where I live. Thank you, Monique. So I'm new to your channel for the solar generator with panels. That's not expensive. What was that? I'm looking for. Well, stick around. We'll help you out. No, if you might even want to look into a big box fan like this, because this big box fan only uses on high 53 watts. So you do the math, 53 watts. If you have a power generator that let's say 500 watts, 53 watts, this is going to run all freaking day. Okay, this will keep you cool. Now in the daytime, if you got solar power coming in, you're not really burning any energy. If you got 100 watts coming in and only 53 watts going out, you're going to run this all day. So at night, it'll just be using the generator. You won't be using any power. In the morning, it'll charge back up and you'll be right back on track. So you can't plug anything in today. Think about how would you cool yourself off. Box fan, USB fan. Number 2, how are you going to cook it? Dang, I forgot to bring that up. How are you going to cook your food today? Today, I'm going to give you a leeway, and if you have a propane grill, you can use your propane grill. All right, King Yo, thank you so much. Yeah, some kibble. Thank you, King Yo. I do need some kibble if I can find some for my guard dogs. Thank you. Peace, my brother. That made me lose my train of thought. Cook. How are you going to cook? You can use your charcoal grill. You can use your propane grill. Now, right now, I'm giving you a cheat sheet. You can use propane today. The next one, we can't. So here's the deal. If you have to drive to work today, if you, I always throw that finger up. If you have to drive to work today, if you're driving to anywhere, I don't care where you're going today, you cannot fill up with fuel because virtually to us, okay, pretending gas stations are shut down. Either their power is out and they can't, the pumps are down, or they're out of fuel. Today, you cannot fuel your vehicle. What are you going to do? So right now, after this video goes off, okay, this video, just say this is the news report. They're saying, okay, tonight at such and such o'clock, it's going to be lights out. Now, you woke up this morning. Let me stop yelling. It's early. You woke up this morning and found out you turned the faucet, no water. What are you going to do? So I'm giving you preparations. What time is it right now, honey? It's 9:54. At 12 o'clock p.m. at noon, this starts at noon. So whatever you need to do to make your preparations, this ain't for me. This is for you to practice with your family. So you want to see if you can do it. Do you have water stored up? Do you have any water stored up? Because today, we're pretending your faucets do not work. So how are you going to drink? How are you going to cook without your water? And how are you going to bathe and clean yourself today? I want you to really, truly do this today. How are you going to clean yourself up? Think about it. Have fun with it. Have your whole family participate. Good morning, Turf. What's up, brother? How are you going to function? How much water are you going to need? I'm doing this so you can get an idea of how this is going to pan out for you. Let me close this blind. That's always the janky one too. How is this going to work out for you with no water or not enough water? Okay? So this is just practice. Now, here's the other thing. What are you going to eat? No microwave, no oven, no stovetop. What are you about to eat? And how are you going to prepare it? Good morning, Corvette. Good morning. Listen, you don't have to tell me anything that you have. I need you to know what can you do today. What we're here to do today. This is lights out practice starting right now. No warning, no nothing. Today, for everybody that just came in the room, you cannot plug anything into your home outlets if you do not have anybody in your home that medically needs it. I want you to try to cut your AC off. If you cannot power your AC or you have a window unit with one of your power generators or your solar setup or your gas generator, you can't use it. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. But the reason I'm doing this now is because if they finally tell you that you can't, you won't have any choice. So all of this is practice. You can't plug anything up to the outlets. You can't get any water out of your tap or your water hose, your sink, anything. Where are you getting your water? After 12 p.m., where are you getting your water from? You can't go in the stores are shut down after 12 p.m. We're pretending. You can't run to the store. You can't run to the gas station. Nothing after 12 p.m. How are you going to make it to we're going to say 12 p.m. tomorrow afternoon? How are you going to make it? What are you going to do without your power, your water? I hate keep picking this up, but I have to. Without your water, without your power, without other ways to cook food. I really wish I had my little hot plate. Your rocket stove, whatever you're going to do, how are you about to do it? Okay? I need you to give it a shot. If you don't have some sort of way to keep you cool, you need to think about investing in the simplest, cheapest things on the planet. Like, you find these all day at every single store that you see. Every store you can go in and find these for less than 20 bucks. Around 20 bucks, somewhere around there, okay? Give or take. You can find these USB fans. I got this one. This is Lady Lead, so don't crack on my colors. Even though I would rock this. No, that's baby blue. I would rock that one. You can find these USB fans for around $5-ish, $10-ish. And trust and believe me, they are everything. I purchased a lot of these because they are, I thought they were like a gimmick, but when I'm doing a video, this is what I have blowing on me. They are awesome. I even keep them in my RV and everything else and at work. They're way better than I thought they would be. So I want to give you one alternative. One alternative is this. How many people, show of hands, how many people have any mobile water tanks? I'm not talking about your 55-gallon drums. I'm not talking about your IBC totes or your manufactured water tanks that you can purchase. How many people have mobile water tanks? I'm going to give you a quick hack. All right, Susie said, ordered your rocket stove last night. Show of hands, how many people have some sort of water tank that you purchased for water? Oh, it's a lot of people saying they don't. Okay. So I'm going to give you one, and I'm telling you, mobile. I'm going to show you a way to recycle and at the same time have a wonderful tank just like this, just as cool as this, for free. And this is what I started doing. You're going to kick yourself right in the junk when you see this. I'm trying not to put the name up. Okay. How many people have these and throw these away every week? And they just fill up the landfill and you never see them again, but you don't even realize they're helping destroy our earth. That's a whole 1.17 gallon of water that you throw these away constantly. Now you have a convenient spout and you have a lid that you can clean this out. What was in it? Soap. What kind of soap? Soap that's good for you. It's all right. Right? So you wash this and rinse this out real good. All it had was soap in it. Now you got a free water jug. This right here, we throw these away constantly, where you could be filling these up with water and putting them away. And they're dark, so no light gets in and starts making algae or any other kind of bacteria. So all you would have to do is drop in some of your water purifier tablets in here. You got a free tank. We need to start thinking better about our recycling. We take garbage bags out to the curb without even thinking, without breathing. We don't even think. But you're throwing away all kind of things that you could prepare for. We're worried about, oh, I don't have $500 for this. I don't have $1,000 for that. But you sitting there complaining when everything around you, you start with everything around you first. No, this is even more free. The reason I didn't say a 5-gallon bucket, 5-gallon bucket still costs you about $2, $2 or $3. This is free and it's food grade. All was in it was soap. You know you throw one of these away every week, at least one. If you got a big family, 1 or 2. You know it, because I know it. I'm looking at this like, man, we got to be able to do something better with these. You just help save the world and help save your life right up front, right off the bat. You did 2 good things for this planet. You doing something good for me, because now that just saves me and my family, because this ain't in the doggone landfill, and you just stored up some water to help save your own tail. Okay? What's up, Silver Stacks? Thank you for that, man. I appreciate you. Say you make your own laundry detergent. I understand, but this is for people that don't. And this is, we throw these away and fill up our landfills for no reason. And these can be reused over and over. I don't care what you put on them. You could put water in them. You could put vinegar in them. You could put all kinds of different things that you need to keep with you in here. No reason these should ever see the landfill. No reason. It's entirely too many things you could be using, even in your everyday home life. If nothing was going on right now, you could be using these every single day. All right. Thank you for that, Suzanne. Thank you, Tina Topping. The gallon jugs that water comes in disintegrates over time. Yes, they do. And they're clear, so bacteria, when that sunlight comes through, the bacteria and the algae starts to grow in there. If you have one of these, especially one of the dark blue type containers, you know what brand that is, or the red container, it stops a lot of light from going through there, so things can start living in there. It's a win-win situation. So don't stop throwing these out. I'm not saying become a hoarder, okay? But stop polluting the earth at the same time. That's what I'm saying. What if they are boxed? I don't understand that question. What if your soap is boxed? I'm asking you, Maddox. What kind of water tablets? Honey, I know. Can you hand me those tablets right there on top of that bucket? The black bucket to the right at the top. I'm going to show you real quick. Thank you, Alan said, thanks for your prepper service to the community. I'm doing my best. I figure if you have a platform, if you have a voice, use it for the betterment of humanity. I could be doing anything right now. You know, this could be a twerking video. This could be, well, no, it couldn't. No, it couldn't. That would be pretty gross. You don't want to see me ever do that. I don't want to ever see me do that. But this could be anything. And I feel like, yeah, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. But at the same time, if I'm not helping my fellow man, what do I have this for? It's a blessing to have a platform, a voice so everybody can hear. I could spew off rhetoric. I could spew off all kinds of crazy theories and make even more, get more viewers with that crazy stuff. But it's not helping anybody. It's just there to argue and debate. That's not what I'm here for. I just want the truth. So why not use my platform just to be a warning? Thank you, Environmental Coffee House. These are the water tablets that I have, and you can get them from any big box store, okay? These are what you need to put in your water. And I'm not going to tell you other ways that I use, but this is one of the good ways right here, okay? You can get them, right, you can get them online. You can get them from any big box store. So, today, I'm going to repeat it again. You cannot plug, today we're playing lights out, grid down, water off, fuel gone. That's what we're playing today. At 12 p.m. today, you cannot plug anything into your wall outlet. I would hope if you have no medical situations in your household where it's needed, turn off your AC. You can't use your AC. Watch how hot your house gets today. Or even if it's kind of cool, cut it off. Cut that furnace off. See what you're going to do. And I'm going to show y'all that other heater I got too that can run off of these. No water. You cannot use your tap water, your shower water, your water hose water, your garden pump. You can't use any of that. How are you going to water your gardens today? You need to think about that, because without water, you have no garden. Your garden, you know, and I know, especially with the heat that's going on right now, without water, your garden is nothing. Your garden will fail in less than 48 hours if you don't water it in these temperatures. What are you going to do? See, it's not just about you drinking water. It's also about the water for your hygiene. Thank you, Environmental. It's all about your water is everything. Everybody say, oh, I got plenty of water. You might have 50 gallons of water. Okay, you got 50 gallons of water. You got 5 people in your house. You got to eat. You got to use water. You got to drink. You got to use water and have enough for hydration, especially in these temperatures, because you don't have an AC, so you're going to be dispensing water even more throughout your body. You're going to sweat more. So the more you sweat, the more you drink. Trust me, I'm a professional in that. Thank you for that, Connor's World. I really appreciate you. Said, love your content. You are leading and prepping family here. Keep up the good work. This is good practice and run to preparedness. Amen for that. So you will be spending water out of your body faster if you don't have air conditioning, because you're constantly sweating. If you don't have a fan to cool you off, you're constantly sweating. But guess what? Even with a fan, that fan is whipping across you and even spending water that you can't even see out of your body. You don't know you're, oh man, why I feel bad. I can't even think of what it's called. Anyway, what are you going to do? So not only you need to drink the water, you need to cook with the water, and most importantly, hygiene. You got to wash your tail feather. You understand? That took out, listen, I'm going to tell you a quick story. Your hygiene is everything, and people don't even think about it. Poor hygiene took out more human beings in earlier years. I'm not going to get into any specifics. In earlier American colony years, poor hygiene killed more people than any war ever. Poor hygiene. Most of those early, I'm going to say problems that we had was poor hygiene. Okay? That's why washing your hands is so important. If you saw what was on your hands every single day and all the stuff you touch, you would probably lose your freaking mind. So washing your body is important because your food, your power, your water, none of that stuff matters at all if you get sick. If you get sick, you're going to need even more water. So the more water that you take in while you're sick and trying to fight some kind of infection, you're taking water out of somebody else's mouth because you didn't keep your butt clean. Okay? Now imagine this. Everybody in your household are not adults. You may be taking water out of a child's mouth, one of your children, one of your nieces or nephews, a baby. You may be taking water out of their mouth to heal you because you didn't want to wash up or wash your hands. Water is everything. Without water, there is no garden. Without no garden, there is no food. Without no food, then you got chaos. Okay? Buying a bag of these costs a little over $3. This, if you ration this properly, this will feed you for a week or two. A family, this will feed you for a long time if you ration it properly. You're not eating for enjoyment anymore. You're eating to survive. So yeah, you're not going to be eating, sitting, oh, my belly is full. Here, somebody want the rest of these beans? No. You're trying to eat just to get enough nutrients in your body to make it to tomorrow. Nobody knows how to ration anymore. Nobody. Okay? So as of today, 12 p.m., nobody plug anything in the wall. You cannot use any water out of your tap water hose or shower or otherwise. You cannot use your air condition if everybody in your house can medically stand it, or your heat or your furnace. What are you going to do? You cannot fill your car up for 24 hours. Whatever fuel you have in your car right now, how are you going to make that work for 24 hours? We're pretending the gas stations have no power or they ran out of fuel. What are you going to do? It's time to start thinking critically. What are you about to do? Like, I don't have enough gas to make it to work or the store. What am I going to do? Okay, you might want to start thinking, maybe I need to get the gas out of my lawnmower and my weed whackers, my tractor, so put it in my car so I can travel. You have to start thinking, critical thinking right now. And do this and practice this today to see, wow, I got more gas in my lawnmowers and tractors, but how am I going to get the gas out of the lawnmowers and the tractors to put in my car? What did that just teach you? I need some kind of sump pump to get fuel from other vehicles to put in whatever is going to save my tail. That just taught you something right there. That's why we're doing this. Okay? So I want to know how many people, because I know how many people are going to say yes. How many people would not be ready for this if this happened right now? How many people would not be ready, and tell me why? Yes, Irene. I mean, Terry. Yes, Terry, a lot. Okay. Okay, if you're not ready, tell me why you would not be ready. What don't you have that you, because I'm here to help you find something around your house to help you ready. Because a lot of people is finances, but there's things around your house where you don't need a dime. There you go, Gigi, but I'm not going to say that out loud because some people, they don't get it. Need a power source and learn to garden for food. So you still need to learn how to garden? Okay. All right. Come on with it. I need apartment version of survival. Number one, you need to start. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to start. I don't have enough water. You could be storing water in everything you got around your house right now. I don't care if it's your bathtub. You could be filling your bathtub because in a survival situation, you won't be taking long showers and soaking in big tubs of wasting water. Okay? Easy ways. I need something to store water in. You can store water in anything around your house. It does not have to look like this. You don't have to have something that you saw on TV or it doesn't have to be purchased. You can store water in a trash can if you want to. You just have to think critically. Think about this. I need you to really get into this in real time, real life, reality. Your life depends on it. All of the trash cans and buckets around your house, flower pots, and everything else, bowls, mixing bowls, and everything around your house, are you telling me you have no way to store water? I need you to think about this is your life on the line here. Once you start thinking about your life on the line, you'll come up with something. If you cannot get that deep in your mind, you may be in a little trouble. You need to think about, what would I do? We're pretending now, because if it happens for real, which it may, what are you going to do? Say, not sure, but no drinking out of soap containers. Not sure. Okay, Terry. You're telling me not sure, but you wouldn't drink out of a soap container? Okay. That you also said you wasn't ready or you wasn't prepared. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. I promise you, good luck. Chances are you'll be living next to people, ESP in apartments, and have no clue. You can be clean, but others will make things dirty. Amen. You don't know. Oh, this was my quick story that I threw off. And I did a video, and at the time I couldn't release it because I said certain words that you couldn't say about 6 months ago. I said certain words about what was going on, and you couldn't say them. So I'm going to say it now, but I'm still not going to use the words. I was in the big orange store, the big orange box store, okay, picking up some lumber. Before I went into to do what I had to do, I had to use the restroom. So I went straight beeline to the restroom. Used the restroom. While I'm standing there using the restroom, guy next to me using the restroom, he was already in there. He got done. He got up. He left. He just left. Number two, I really had to use the restroom, so I'm still going. What else do I see? Guy gets out of the stall. Now, I seen his feet and his pants around his ankles when I came in. So while I'm still using it, that guy behind me, now we know what he was in there doing with his pants around his ankles. He gets up, leaves out, and just leaves. Just leaves. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Now, I tried my hardest to try to remember those shoes, and everybody do this from time to time. You go through the store looking like, which nasty so-and-so got up, because I don't want to touch nothing that they looking at. If they like, yeah, can you hand me that one down? Let me see that weed whacker. I don't want to touch it. I said, and I made a whole video right then and there. And I said, I'm trying to watch my words. Everybody keep thinking that this what's going on came from somewhere else, okay? So in the video, I say this. We're so worried about everybody else and what they're doing to us. We're inflicting things on our own selves just by being freaking disgusting or passive. So we quick to blame somebody else for this whole thing that's going on, right? Because a lot of people, they started a whole hate group for it. Really? And I bet you one of the leaders of the hate groups that started hating that other race for this, what's going on, is the dude that I saw sitting on the toilet and got up and just left like nothing. And he got hit. I'm trying to not to be gross. So there's a man somewhere in the orange box store walking around touching products that just got off the commode and wiping his biscuits and ain't washed nan fingertip. That was two men that I saw in the bathroom that left without washing their hands. But we're quick to blame everything that happened in 2020 on those people over there. Okay? So, without water, without hygiene, without cleanliness, you're doomed. So, just because you washed your hands does not mean that the guy next to you did not, and probably worse. Okay? So, repeat it one more time. Today at 12 o'clock, we are practicing grid down, lights out, no water, fuel going. That's what we're practicing at 12 noon. You can't cheat because you're only cheating yourself. It doesn't matter. I mean, you ain't gonna get a whooping yet, but if this really happens, if you cheat now, how are you gonna cheat when you really cannot plug anything up? I'm doing this. Can you really pull this off? Can you do it? I'm doing it today. We've done it plenty of times before. Today, I will be doing it. My AC is already off. That's why I'm always sweating inside my house, because I got box fans. I got a window unit that one of these can run. I got food. I got a rocket stove that I'm going to cook on. I'm going to finish that video. What are you going to do? I got water saved up. What are you about to do? Today, 12 o'clock. So if you cannot participate today, because maybe you might be at work, maybe you have to work, maybe you have other things to do where you can't get everybody on board today. I don't care what day you do it, but I need you to make a date this week with you and your family and say, all right, y'all, we playing lights out. Just like we all getting together and playing Monopoly, or you getting together and playing Halo, whatever. This is another game that can actually really save your real life, not just virtually on television where you save the whole ship from the Armada or some crap. Today, you're going to be the real hero. The only difference is you only get one man. Okay? You only get one man. In video games, they give you 2 or 3 men that you get to practice and mess up. You get one man. The reason I say that in real life, because this is real. If you get hurt, you're hurt. If you don't make it out, you don't make it out. There is no reset button. There is no plug to your life where you can restart your game. This is a game that we're playing right now, and everything that's going on. This is a game that we're playing. You only get one man. So you're not so quick to rush in to slay the dragon. You're not so quick to run in and take out this armada by yourself, because now you have to think about self-preservation. You can't say, okay, I'm going to waste one man and take out this brigade, and I'm going to waste the second man and then climb over the wall and get them guys, and then I'm going to use the last man to go slay the dragon. No. You get one man. That's going to make you make way better decisions. That gets your heart thumping. Okay? This game, and here's the other thing. It might not just be about you. If you got children, you got a loved one, a spouse, an elder in the house, you have to be playing this game of reality right now for everybody in this household. What are you going to do? Are you going to practice now, or have to deal with what you didn't do or how you prepared later in reality? You only get one man. So right now, this is all fun and games, but I'll need you to be serious about it, because We've already experienced fuel loss. We've experienced food crisis. We've experienced bad water. We're all experiencing all this right now. We've experienced stuff in the air. We're experiencing all of the things that we're supposed to be pretending about, but it's happening right now. But right now, we can deal with it. We still have the power to deal with everything that's going on. Somebody said in my comment section of the video last night, I read it this morning, and I want to say thank you for that, because it was so inspiring, and it was my point exactly. If I prepare, I'm good. If we all do our own little part to do a little bit of preparation, if we all help and all prepare, that'll make every single crisis a little bit easier to overcome. Do you understand that? If we all chip in for every single crisis and do our own little part, we all don't have to be so dependent, number one, on each other. Number two, on the system. If we all do this and do our own little bitty part, it'll make a huge problem not so huge anymore. Because we're all taking part and we're all doing our part to protect our civilization. Right now, you need to understand. 1 minute, I need you to understand this, because I don't know why people think humans are different than a dog. I don't know why people think humans are different than a plant. I need you to understand something. We're all creatures of this earth, right? 1 minute, there was buffaloes. If you throw a rock, you could hit a buffalo. No matter where you were in just this country, okay? We're going to talk about just this country. You could hit a buffalo. I was alive at the time when I remember the Endangerment Act about the buffalo, where you can't hunt buffaloes no more, because if we do this for another 1 or 2 more years, they will be extinct. Everybody in this generation right now has no clue what the heck a dodo bird is, unless they calling their little brother one. They don't even know what it is, right? Okay, every creature goes extinct. 1 minute is here. Next minute we start realizing, I don't see as many of those as I used to. Next minute is gone. We're no different than the dodo bird. And if you don't start taking notice of what's going on, what do you think we're going to be different than the dodo bird or the buffalo or any other, the white tiger? Do you think, it's not the white tiger, it's something else I'm thinking of. Do you think we're any different than any other species on this planet? We're not. You will go too. The white rhino, thank you for that. I knew it was something white. The Siberian tiger, okay. I knew it was something. But we have the power to change our outcome. Right now, the rhino didn't. The rhino was kind of dependent on us to stop being, I'm going to say greedy, because I want to call us something else. The dodo bird was dependent on us to stop being greedy. We didn't. It's gone. Okay? I said that before, Chef Farring. Thank you. Said when the military knock on your door with a shot, then what? What does that even mean? With a shot, what does that mean? Thank you, Rhinda in the Raw. Thank you for that. Right, with the poaching and everything else. So, are you ready to do your part to protect your family? I'm gonna take that off, okay, Jose? Don't say that word on here, man, because they clowns with that. Okay. You see people washing their hands with plain water. With plain water, that's not clean. Oh, right, you should have some soap. Thank you, Dominic, I appreciate you. It led you to man. I don't. We'll say. Say water. Haven't heard anyone mention a plan. Dominic, I'm gonna take that off, man. I'm sorry. I appreciate it, but man, they ain't trying to hear that, man. Thank you though. Okay. I know, Dominic, man. I understand, but man, let that go. That's not the subject at the very moment. So you need to prepare immune system, prepare books because the internet. Thank you. Collect your books. But today we're playing the game, okay? Today we're not going to get all deep in it. Remember, today we're cheating, cheat sheet today. So we're not getting extreme. This is just to play. You get a chance to play with your new toys, understand how they work, be able to read a few manuals, see a few tricks that these things can do. Today you'll be using your toys and putting them in operation because a lot of us still have all our toys in the box and never even open them to see how they work or see what they do. You still have your solar generator or whatever you have, any kind of device you have, you still got it in the box. Show of hands, how many people still have their device in the box and never used it? Or opened it up, looked at it, and put it back in the box. How many people, show of hands, either never opened their box or took it out, looked at it, played with it, put it back in the box, and got rid of it? How many people? Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Bill. Oh, thank you for that, Robin. I mean, thank you for that. No flushing your toilets either. No. That's use of water? You don't have water. We're pretending that you see. I don't understand. I don't understand. This is the part where that's the part that scares me, family. Is because we're pretending everything is off. You have to use your own brain. When I was a kid, there was no video games. Our video games was our mind. We had to pretend everything. You had to pretend. If you ain't got no G.I. Joe, man, this is all you got. You turn this, oh, you got me. Oh, you shot. You got to use your brain as an adult with imagination too. If you can't do that, you may have a problem. You have to use your own brain. There's going to be times in this situation, communication may be shut off. You will not be able to put a comment in my section or anybody else's and ask them, what should I do? Your neighbor might not know what to do. Your other neighbors might not know what to do. So what are you going to do? You need to start using your imagination and figure out, what's my next move? I need everybody to get on that, because if you don't, you're in trouble. And most of us, especially the ones watching me now, you're head of the household. You're the leader of the family. A lot of people are watching me right now for the entertainment factor, but a lot of us are watching because you need information or you want information. You are the head of the household. What is your next move? You need to use your brain. In a minute, if the communications go down, you won't be able to ask anybody, what should you do? You can make aloe vera out of sanitizer and aloe vera plants. If you have no rubbing alcohol, what are you going to do? If you have no aloe vera plants, what are you going to do? How are you going to make alcohol? Okay, that's a whole nother ball game. I got videos on making alcohol. You gotta, some of this stuff, you're not going to be able to go to the store. Let me see. I just, come on, Alien Prepper, don't do that to me, man. Gigi, aim for the head. All right, as a matter of fact, I think we done for now, all right? Because we got a lot of weirdos coming in the room about something serious. So good luck to them. So I'm going to say this, you guys. 12 o'clock noon, you can't plug anything else up. If you have no medical conditions in your household, cut your AC off. Let's see how you can pull it off. You cannot use any water from your shower. You can't use any from the sink or your water hose. How are you going to get water? So right now, you should be using the rest of your time till 12 p.m. Trying to store up some water. What are you going to eat? You can't use your stove, oven, or anything else. You can use your propane grill outside, your charcoal or barbecue grill. You can use anything outside that takes. Today is a cheat sheet. You can use your propane grill. You won't be able to do that on the next one we do. What are you gonna do? Okay. So just rewatch it. Who was that? Just rewatch it. Okay. A lot of people had a lot of good information in this chat today. It wasn't just about me. Go back and watch the comment section and look at some of the smart, intelligent things that some of these people have said, all of the knowledge that they poured out into this. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Natural Homestead. Thank you for that. Okay, so everybody have a wonderful day. 24 hours, no power, no lights. You can't cut on no lights. I wish I had my other little light in front of me. I got it over there on the table. How are you about to light up everything? How are you about to cook your food? How are you about to eat? How are you about to wash up? Okay? No, I'm not coming back at noon. This is for you. This is for you to practice this. You don't have to watch me do it. I do this every day. This is for you to practice. This part is not the show. This part is not the YouTube channel. This part is to see if you can make it for 24 hours without all of the luxuries of man. You don't have to watch me do this. This ain't the entertainment part of this, okay? Can you make it for 24 hours without Gigi? Aim for the head. No 300 minutes. Please. Can you make it for 24 hours without any water in your house, without using anything on your grid from your house? Can you do it? Show of hands. How many people think they could pull this off? Show of hands. I said how many people said no. How many people? If you don't understand that, Becca, you might be in some trouble. Why can't you use your toilet? You can use your toilet. Because if the water cuts off, how are you going to use your toilet? I didn't say anything about the toilet today, but if the water gets shut off, where are you going to do your business? I know you ready, Turf. Becca, if the water gets shut off, where are you going to do your business at? I'm sitting on a 5-gallon bucket right now. Literally. There won't be any toilet anymore, because if you do it, if you go do it in your toilet, that's just going to pile up. Where is it going to go? You're going to draw flies, you're going to draw insects into your home, and that just starts a whole festering disease problem. Okay? That's just sitting in your house, making everything worse. Five-gallon bucket. We don't even have to talk about purifying water at this very minute, We're just playing this game right now. Right now, till 12 p.m., you have time to go to your sink and fill up whatever jugs that you're going to need for 24 hours for drinking, for hygiene, for cooking. Right now, you still got time. We don't even got to talk about purifying the water. Where did you get your bucket? It's a 5-gallon bucket. Oh, the seat. You can get that anywhere, any big box store or online. And say put rainwater down the toilet. Why would you waste rainwater to flush the toilet? Why would you waste drinking water or water you could use for eating, cooking, or hygiene to flush your waste? No, don't waste your water on that. If you're thirsty, you talking about flushing your waste with it? No, absolutely not. That's a bad idea, alien prepper. That's a horrible idea. Flush it to where? What are you going to do when you can't buy or sell? That V word, let's not say that. That just causes controversy. I don't drink spring water by the gallon. I refill the containers with tap water emergency. There you go. That's smart. I'm missing something. I was thinking the same thing, Led. Don't use your water for useless things like... No, your water is in... Comments like that come from people that's never been without water. Listen, I'm gonna go hood on you real quick. I'm blessed now. I've always been blessed. I'm gonna say that. You have to kind of earn your blessings because you go through some rough times in your life and never turn your head on the Creator because you go through rough patches in your life. That is a test to make you stronger for your future situations. I've been through rough patches. I've had my babies where my water got cut off. I'm the head of the household. I'm married. I have my wife and a brand new baby. What is my next move? Oh, mind you, dead of winter in Ohio. How am I going to keep the house warm? How am I going to heat up water? How am I going to heat up milk? What am I going to do? The water is cut off and the lights is cut off. There is no furnace. God is my witness. I've been there. What are you going to do? There is no flushing the toilet. You got one last flush. You better use that last flush because you might have to drink it. The water back in the back of the bowl may need to get boiled and drank, not to flush out one load of waste or urine. No, absolutely not. You need to get yourself, if you've never been in a critical situation, more power to you. But I have several times in my life. Everybody keep asking me, was I in the military? No, I was in the war of life, because life will throw you in some sticky situations that even a soldier only knows about. You got to get real crafty if you living in your car. You got to get real crafty if your lights, gas, and water is cut off because you couldn't pay the bill because you lost your job. You got to get real crafty. If you are a real leader of your family and your household, you don't just sit there, ball up, and cry. You have to think, what's my next move? What is my next move? I don't have time to cry. My wife hates that about me, but sometimes I don't have time to stop and cry. You should. I don't have time. I got to figure out how I'm going to protect you, how I'm going to feed them kids, how I'm going to keep shelter over us because I don't know how much longer they're going to let us stay in this house. You have to come up with situations. I'll cry later after we're safe. I'll cry once we're safe. It's not that I'm like, oh, I'm a man, I can't cry because I'm a man. No, I don't have time for that right now. I got to figure out what's my next move, because I can't let, and Lord forbid, I don't even want my kids to even know nothing was wrong. To this day, my older children don't even know anything ever happened. Me and Lady Leia tells our oldest two these stories and was like, what? That's why we was in the car all day that time. Yes, you wasn't in the car all day because we was just having fun. Okay, we didn't put you on your snow coat and your snowsuit to go to bed because we was having fun and it was funny. We put you on extra blankets and put your snowsuit on you and let you sleep with mommy and daddy because that's the only way we're all going to stay warm. They don't even know it. Me as the head of my household, that's how I had to think. So if you've never been in that situation, more power to you. But the people that have been in that situation and have been in rough spots, we know what that's like. And you get real crafty and real freaking smart and real primal all in one big whop. You get real primal. Okay? I don't usually have time to cry in a crisis. I'll cry when we're safe. That's why every blue moon I go in a little dark corner, I might be crying. You know why? Because now at that very time in that moment, I feel safe. I accomplished my mission. My family is safe. Now I can cry. Trust me, it's still in there. It ain't went nowhere. My pain and my tears are still in here. I lock that away for now because I need that crying energy and all that moaning and groaning. I need that to maybe push my car because it ran out of gas. I need that to pick my children up because now we got to walk. I need that energy. So I save my crying for after we're safe. So I'm going to stop right there because I'm getting a little emotional now. Okay? So, thank you guys. So please practice today because we don't know what tomorrow holds. I need you to do me a favor. Go look into the power plant and the water situation that they just shut down in California right now. After this video, it's only going to take a few minutes before you start preparing for your 24-hour grid down, lights out. Go look at the video about California shutting down that power plant because the water is too low. Then I want you to go look at the water drying up in several lakes in California. They're totally dry now. At the beginning of this summer, they were going. Now, boats are just on the land, look like they're just sitting in the desert. But that used to be where big yachts used to be. There are yachts just sitting on the dirt like this on the side. It's not fake. It's real as it gets. And if you don't believe it, if you don't have any family in California, I do, give them a call and ask them what's going on. If you don't have any family in Las Vegas or Nevada, give them a call and let them know what's going on. Lady Leia was in Las Vegas a little over a month ago. She sent me eyewitness video, me and her FaceTiming. She went over the Hoover Dam. She was at the Hoover Dam. And she showed me pictures of the water level at the Hoover Dam. And it almost made me puke because I know how much water sits in the Hoover Dam. If you live in Nevada or you live in Las Vegas right now, you know I'm telling the truth. It's not jokes. It's the truth. So please go do your own research. Look into that and then tell me all of this is ridiculous what we're doing. Okay? I'm going to get out of here. Everybody have a wonderful day. LF73, I love you, and I'm out. Please, just try this practice. It's just a game for now. Remember, right now, it's just a game. But this is a game that could turn serious real quick. All right? LF73, I love you guys, and I'm out. Have a beautiful day. Prep and pray.